Why didn't you come home? I've been worried about you. I've been texting you and you didn't answer. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 8 of my mint generation of my Not So Berry challenge. So you may notice are not at our house. Just for something different, it's the weekend. I've actually brought the Sims to the house Darnell, or the apartment Darnell used to share with Sergio. I'm having trouble talking. So I don't know which room was Darnell's. I'm gonna hazard a guess that it may have been this one. I think Sergio... Maybe not. I could actually see it be either way. I don't think we've ever actually been to this apartment before. I didn't even know where they lived, to be perfectly honest with you. The premise of this is it's Sergio's birthday, so we're having a little celebration. So let's come over here and maybe we could give him his birthday gift. We'll give him... How about we give him an element, because we have lots of those. Let's give him some Fozone. He's in the scientist career. Maybe he'll be into that. Darnell's having a good old time catching up with his mate. Shingo's come with us. So, we can become best friends with Shingo. He does need a BFF, actually. There we go. I mean, Shingo did spend a lot of time looking after him as a toddler, so that's actually fair. Okay, so he just needs to achieve level 5 social for that level of his aspiration, which is awesome. So what I'm planning on doing, the main reason we're actually here, is... Did she give him the gift? He did not like it. Well then, that gives me an excuse to prank your toilet. Sir, because I need to clog the drains at 3 different homes. So I figured this was as good a reason as any. I don't think Darnell would appreciate his wife clogging his mate's drain, but I don't know that she's going to care. Did that count? Maybe I have to do an actual... I have to do a sink. I thought I had to do a toilet. This is inappropriate. Please stop. Oh my goodness. And Darnell's out here talking about heartbreak. Maybe I shouldn't have brought Darnell with me. Why is he sad? He's sad about evilness. Interacting with an evil sim really brings a good sim down. Such a shame they've chosen a life of darkness. Who is the evil sim? Because we're not evil. He's not evil. We don't know Shingo's traits. I don't know who he interacted with who's evil. I'm very confused. Unless it's just that's the moodlet they get for mischievous interactions. I feel like let's have him come in and... Not divorce, that's a bit harsh. Order her to clean. He's like, Sianne, I can't believe you did that. That's really inappropriate. You should clean up the mess that you made. And she's like, oh, look at this, chore shamed from being ordered to clean. Sianne was ordered to clean rather rudely, as though she doesn't pull her weight around the house. She totally does her share of cleaning chores. Just yesterday, she cleaned the... Never mind. Fine. Oh, baby. Oh, she's got a grudge against him and feels hurt. Wow, and he feels deeply connected to her. So I don't think he realised that how he came across, perhaps. Did it actually... We did clog the drain, so that's nice. They're still having a night... it's an unpleasant conversation. Let's apologise. She's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that to your friend's house. You know, I appreciate you used to live here as well, and you're probably a little bit, attached to this house, and yeah, she's feeling so sad. My goodness. Aw. That went well. But we did get a gold event. This is a Kawaii Stacy event. Now, I'm actually thinking, why don't these two form a group just with Shingo? Let's go exploring together. Maybe they could do this thing. Can kids do this? No, of course not. Bloody Sims. Let's come down here and watch this performance together. I think Shingo heard Sianne and Darnell arguing, and he's like, come on, kid, let's take you downstairs to sort of get you out of the way. Although it looks like the whole group's gone. I thought I was just in a group with Shingo, but anyway, maybe we've left because it's all gotten a bit awkward. Sianne looks so sad. I mean, I have to take her to 2 more houses and clog 2 more drains and perform voodoo 5 times. I haven't bound the voodoo doll yet, I don't think. I did get one, right? Yes, but it's not bound. I was gonna hold off on binding it until it was someone we really didn't like. I love being in a world with well-dressed townies. One thing I did for this save file, it is Plumbella's save file, so obviously there's a lot of well-dressed townies to start. But one of the things that I did was I've downloaded a bunch of townies. There's a few different creators that make a heap of different, 8 townies in a household. There's one called Sakura Leon who has, it'll be townies for a pack. So it'll be fitness stuff townies or whatever, and they're just wearing the Cass assets like base game and from that pack, and you can just dump them in the world. So you've got like a bunch of people. The Finchwick Fair's started. You go and win a prize. Oh, these two are wearing the same outfit, which is a bit weird. This is a randomly generated townie, I can tell. Oh, unwelcome present. I got a present that I think is dumb. I want to trade it with a friend. Given that she's currently, I don't know who he's asking, but given that she's currently feeling sad because someone didn't like a present she gave, normally I'd say sure. That's actually my usual response, but I'm going to have her say that present was for you. Be grateful. Oh, we got a moodlet or buff for an event. Oh my god, she's feeling tense because Darnell's nearby. We could have the two of them go poster hunting, I guess. I'll get Phoenix to actually grab the poster. I'm just going to keep Darnell with him. Shingo's come to hunt posters too. Aspiration by Angsty. I think I might actually have these two go home. I'm going to have her travel on her own. I want her to maybe clog those other two trains. So she's like, look, they're having fun hunting posters in the city and maybe they're going to go play basketball in the Spice District and stuff because this is Darnell's old horn. And it makes sense to me that he'd be like, hey kid, why don't I show you around where I used to live? And Phoenix is like, yeah, it's a little bit of daddy-son bonding time. And Cyanne's like, well, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Phoenix, probably, he's socially adept enough, I think, to know that there's some tension between his parents. And Darnell's just playing along with, oh, mum says she's got a headache. She's going to go home and have a rest. But I'm actually going to have her travel. Oh, we could go to the Landgrab's house. Whoa, it's so big. It's the Affluista mansion because they're affluent. Obviously, we have to actually knock. I should get her the always welcome trait, actually. If she had always welcome, would Sergio have let her clog his drain? So we're going to imagine she's just jiggling the handle. She's engaging in some casual crime, but not with the intent of stealing, just with the intent of messing up drains. Who's that? That's Malcolm. So he may actually notice what she's doing because he's reasonably close. This is inappropriate. Please stop. So he has noticed. He's heard a noise and he's coming in. Oh, who's this? Tiffany Landgrab. Oh, little baby Tiffany. I didn't know there was a Tiffany. She's clearly dyed her hair with those eyebrows. That's obviously a Plumbella edition. She's going to do a rude introduction. She'd say, what? I'm the plumber. You guys hired a plumber, right? She goes texting Sianne to make sure she's all right. He's an evil dog lover. I mean, he's like Hitler. I'm just saying. So he feels a festering grudge towards her because she dared talk down to him. Let's bind our voodoo doll to him. Malcolm Landgrab has it coming. He's right there. I feel like he should take this personally. He should be like, what are you doing? What is happening right now? Chatting with Malcolm and Tiffany. This is all getting a bit awkward. We'll do a funny introduction to Tiffany. I don't know her from sliced bread. They've got a poodle called Kevin. Oh my god, I love this version of the Landgrabs. He's in here thinking about that mysterious, although how he can see her from here, I don't know. And Nancy's gotten herself a little bit old and is looking like she's been hitting the fizz. Look at Kevin. What a good boy. Well, this is all a bit awkward now because everybody's here. She's like, well, I'm gonna head off now. And he's like, hey dad, did we hire a plumber? He's like, I didn't, but maybe your mother did. Malcolm's like, this lady came into the house and said she was a plumber and I don't know if I believe her. Cyanne's like, well, I fixed your sink. It's working just fine now, so don't you worry. No, I didn't hire a plumber. So now they're starting to realize this person's like in the house with no legitimate reason. I'm going to actually do voodoo. Let's soak him. Because that'll be funny if it works. It may not work. She may soak herself. That would be funny too. All right, let's see. Mischief level 8. Did it work? Did it work? He looks a little uncomfortable. Is he dripping? He doesn't seem to be dripping. Sianne, you're meant to be leaving, sweetie. We're on the lam now. Let's go to someone else's house that we don't like. Let's go to Vlad's house. Vlad's house is unlocked because who would dare break into his house? But how am I going to get to the toilet? Are we sitting down to play? Let's go here. We'll sneak past. I mean, with that racket, I'd be surprised if he could hear anything, honestly. So let's clog this drain. This is inappropriate. Please stop. So the evil blood-sucking vampire is coming in to be like, what are you doing? And she's now feeling hurt by how rude he was to her. Let's be rude back. How do we not know him? I'm sure we had a negative... Look, we do. I mean, we've never met him face to face because it's just been sending him chain letters. Fight vampire. Do I try? I'm going to say he attacks her. He's Vlad. He's evil. To be fair, Malcolm and Vlad are both evil, so they both had it coming. We're going to imagine Vlad is attacking Sianne. She was like, I'm your plumber. And he's like, I didn't order a plumber. And then just full on attacks her. That would be what Vlad would do, you know? So that's going great. We're probably going to lose. He's a centuries-old vampire, but maybe he has arthritis. Oh, we lost. I did that to you, Sianne. I'm sorry. So I think, Sianne, you've gone on a bit of a tear, but maybe now it's time that you went home because you're going to get yourself killed. So what can I do to distract him? Oh, he's poofed away. Oh no, go. Go here. Run. While he's transforming. Can I tell her to run? She's not running. I mean, I know she's dazed, but she's not running. We're going to imagine she's running. She's hoofing it. Off you go. Run. See there, look how fast she's running. Disappear into the mists before the evil vampire tracks you down. You can do it. Very convincing. Okie doke. Maybe we should get you a bike if you're going to be breaking into people's houses to clog their stuff. I'm just saying. Alrighty. Well, I think on that note, she's gonna catch a cab back to Oasis Springs. Of course, it just occurred to me that I should have actually had her use her freeze ray because she could have used the freeze ray to subdue Vlad while she ran away. That's all right. What I'm going to do is he's going to bed because it is 10 o'clock. Darnell's going to want to know where she's been because he came home thinking she was coming home and she wasn't here. Now she's coming in and she's all like dazed and stuff. He's just waiting for her to come out of the bathroom. She's gone in there to like quickly splash some water on her face and possibly stick a bit of concealer on the red puffy spots where she's bruised. I think I'm going to have him... He's feeling tense. Let's have him come in and I am actually going to have him ask her, you know, hey, I was worried about you. Why didn't you come home when you said you were going to? Like, what the hell's going on? It is a mean interaction, but that's just how it is. Because he's quite upset that she didn't come home. Why didn't you come home? I've been worried about you. I've been texting you and you didn't answer. And she's like, I just needed to get some time away from, you know, stuff. Argue about parenting because he's like questioning her decision to act the way she did when their son was there. He's like, look, I get that you like to do pranks and stuff, but, you know, Sergio doesn't know you that well. And she's like, he knows me from work. He knows what I'm like. He knows I didn't intend any harm by it. And they're apparently having a suggestive conversation despite everything. Look, he gets it. He understands just because you don't have a sense of humor, Darnell. And he's like, I do have a sense of humor. That wasn't funny. We were over there to celebrate his birthday and it turned into a big fight and it completely, you know, ruined the vibe of the birthday and meant he had a bad time. And she's like, well, I didn't mean for that to happen. Like, if you hadn't have overreacted the way you did, it would have been fine. Now, I am going to have her apologize. So I'm hoping there's an apologize interaction here because she needs to apologize. It's no apologize interaction. I think he has one because she's mad with him. We're going to imagine she's apologizing to him because it doesn't make sense. He's like, look, I'm sorry I lost my temper, but you behave really inappropriately. And she's like, look, I'm sorry too. You know, she's cute, a romantic interaction. What is that? He's like, are you okay? You know, your eyes looking a little bruised. And she's like, oh, I slipped and fell. I had a couple of drinks and I fell. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to have her attempt to woohoo with him. I don't know if it'll work, honestly, given they just had a fight. But she's like, let me make it up to you, okay? He's like, it's really Sergio you need to make it up to. And she's like, yeah, the way I'm going to make it up to you, you do not want me doing with Sergio. And he's like, no, that's true. So he said yes, which is a relief, means that the relationship's not too badly damaged. I'm actually also hoping that this will get rid of, yeah, it did. It actually is getting rid of the negative sentiments. Something I've noticed with sentiments, if you have your Sims woohoo and like do reconciliation type actions, it can actually get rid of them. So we're going to leave those two to it. And I think in the morning, I might have little Phoenix. I've made him a little club. So I might have him bring his friends over. Now, I did also give his room a bit of a makeover. I added a ton of clutter just to make it look a little bit more like a primary school age child's room. I spent a lot of money on this room. I'm not going to lie, this clutter added up to more than $1,000. But he's got like a gnome and a train, and I gave him, because he loves dogs, he's got a dog. So I gave him this little red light thing for his wall, and he's got a school bag now. I put some shoes in here, and I gave him a night light. And he also got some cushions for his bed, which he's hiding under. Whoa! Somebody clogged my drain. How dare! Check it out. The poster that we got in the city is a red one. It's like it became new. I might actually put that on one of my white walls rather than on that red wall. It looks a bit much there. There we go. Beautiful. I just had Phoenix take the dog for a run because I have the kids can walk the dog mod. He probably wanted to get out of the house for a bit anyway. Like, he's worried about his parents and, you know, are they still fighting? And he wants to invite some friends over, but he doesn't want to do it till he can ask somebody. So yeah, I'm gonna have him just get some breakfast. His dad has just woken up and he's feeling below average shower woohooing. Everything was so slippery. Well, that was a bit embarrassing. You're just lucky nobody got hurt. That's what happens when you get the soap involved, my friend. It's actually new skill day. I'm going to have Phoenix ask him if he can have some friends over. It's like, Dad? It's like, yeah, son, what's up? Can I have some friends over? Do they have a console? I should get them a console. And his dad's like, sure, that's fine. His mum is feeling very bruised and sore, which, frankly, given she got beaten up by a vampire, is only fair. She's going to have some bread. I'm actually going to, because it's new skills day, I'm going to basically park these guys on things that will give them, you know, breakthroughs and stuff. Although she doesn't actually need a breakthrough. Can she experiment? Will that give her logic? This I discovered, I did some Googling, and this is sadnium, I think it's called. Yeah, sadnum. It apparently can also be used to get the elements that we need. So I should actually have her go and check the mail, because maybe, actually I'm going to do that first because I really need to know. Oh, Plumbobus, that's one of the two that we needed. That we just need Firaxium. Lady Sweetheart mentioned in the comments that Firaxium was the hardest one. So yay. He's confirmed with his mum he's allowed to have some. He's like, Dad said I can have some people over. Is that okay? And his mum's like, sure, that's fine, sweetie. And he's kind of looking for signs that his parents are still fighting and he's not seeing them. So I guess, you know, his dad looked a bit embarrassed about something, but he didn't want to talk about it, funnily enough. And then we are going to start a gathering. Now, this is Phoenix's friends. The activities are be friendly with themselves, like amongst the group, play with toys, do homework. So I've added gaming and I've bought them a console. I had to get the more expensive one because it was green, and, you know, that's my rule for home decor. She's having a shower because she's feeling like trash. So basically my plan is to have him achieve level 5 social. So we've got Cara Zest, who I'm hoping is the child of Johnny Zest, and she's my new favourite. I have a sentimental attachment to Johnny. When I did my Weird Science Let's Play, the first time I played the scientist career, my alien scientist actually married Johnny Zest, and they had a long and tumultuous life, and my off-screen save that I play in now is the same save file. So once I finished that series, I kept playing that family, and we're up to like great grandkids or something. So it's a whole thing. But Johnny Zest is the like father of that, and it was a very complicated family arrangement. After I finished recording the series, he cheated on my character with her sister, who was actually her clone. It was a whole thing. Anyway, in this save file, Johnny Zest is not a cheating dirtbag. He is somehow related to this child, which, you know, like I said, I'm quite fond of Johnny. We've got Billy Zhang, we've got Olivia Kim Lewis, Connor Benners, say that, and Pierce Delgato. I attribute the success of Phoenix's friends to our glorious leader, Phoenix Berry. I'm actually going to end this part here, you guys. So I'm just going to have him work on building up his friendship with the kids a little bit. And we got a book and some pie. That is not the way you treat your homework, buddy. I'm sorry, but it's not. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just going to have these guys work on their friendship. I want Sianne to tick the new skill day box so she's not feeling sad. Plus, it's a good opportunity for them to work on their skills, which is partly why I think him working on his social with these kids is now's the time, because we can try and get his social skill up. Like, he was level 2 or 3, I think, when this event started, so it is working. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.